Alright everybody, this time around I got myself just a basic straight stock helmet. The deal with this one was the guy went ahead and bought this helmet, kind of liked it, kind of a, spur of the moment thing. Bought it, then he realized he didn't like that blue color very much. He liked the rest of it, liked the way it looked, but that blue really was bugging him, so he wanted me to paint over the blue like a tattoo cover up. So the first thing I do is take it all apart, and luckily for me, these little add-on pieces were just clicked in place. They weren't glued or nothing like that. So it made it really easy to pop off. Yeah, pop them all off, take out the sides, get it all straight, and then just go ahead and get myself a little baggie and put everything, all the hardware in the bag. Then go ahead and get out some 2-inch tape and just kind of run along the edge. Try not to cut it. I just want to kind of butt it up against it as best I can. Do a little bit of cutting. Do it around that face shield too and all the vents as best I can. It takes a little while to do it, so just take your time and just tape it off right and take your time doing it. Don't rush it. 3M adhesive, take it off the back, scuff it all up, 500 grit sandpaper, gray Scotch Brite it all around it, make it all smooth. And then I just start airbrushing. Tape off some areas, kind of want to make those top areas kind of look like they kind of fade into the paint a little bit. Spray them on, do a little shadowing, a little dusting. Got a little overspray on the top there, then I'll wipe it on down some clean nose stuff. Kind of gives me an idea of what the clear will look like once it's on. Kind of like the way it looks, put a little shadow around the Bell logo. And right here I'm just dusting on the white. I'm doing white first instead of black because white takes longer to cover sometimes and black just real thin, just spray it on and go. So I put the white down first and I kind of just try to avoid the edges too much because I am going to shadow those areas. Get on my vinyl, do a loose quick cutout of a checkered flag, stick it on there. Get my black. Look at that pinky, man. It's all like dainty looking, but I don't know. I guess that's pretty classy. Anyway, spray the black, get it all done, get a few light coats on there, just make sure enough to cover it. I don't want to go crazy and hammer it on because I don't want to have a thick edge of the flag edges. Now walk away for like a good half hour to an hour. Just let that black dry. I know you're done with it and you want to unpeel it like it's some kind of Christmas gift and you want to open it up and see what it looks like, but just sit back and let it dry because you can screw it up if not. Do another quick wipe down. Kind of make sure I knock down some of the edges. Break out the airbrush gun. Reduce it down, more than 2 to 1. Really thin so I can get a nice fade in there. And I just kind of chase it back and forth. Now, being that it's fiberglass, the helmet, and all the light air overspray happens, you're going to get some dusting on the backside where the statically charged helmet. So all you got to do is just wipe it down. Just keep wiping it down after a couple sprays to make sure that any of the overspray doesn't just stay permanent on there. Unpeel it all. Have another look at it. See what's really left after this. Kind of hit some, areas that I had some oversprays on, like right there in the white on the trim piece. Just knock that right out. Didn't really care for it too much, just on the red part, so I went ahead and just dusted a little bit more darker color to make it look like that white stripe is on top of the checkered and on the red. Looks pretty good. And you can see right there, a little bit of overspray. Cover it up more than what you think, because right there, overspray gets everywhere if you don't cover it up well. All right, and here's a detail shot of me going ahead and covering up that Bell logo. Because the top of it doesn't have any kind of line to kind of go off to cut, I just kind of taped it off with some thin line tape to kind of see what I got going on. Good enough cut line for that. Tape it all off again because I'm going to go ahead and shadow the red just like I shadowed the top of the red. And you see right there where it's like a little bit of blue sticking out from around that vent. This red and this white stripe on here, it's not really paint. It's sort of like a vinyl sticker over the whole thing, like a heat sticker. It's almost like when you take those eggs during Easter time and you dip them in the hot water and it kind of melts the plastic coating around the egg. That's pretty much what this all is. I know it's a lot of information for no reason, but I just thought I'd tell you. Anyway, there you go. Bell logo, a little shabby in some corners. But don't worry, with the amazing quality of airbrush work, I'm going to fuzz it up and make sure you don't notice it too much. And boom, there you go. All right, all cleared up, put together. Look at it, shiny, pretty. Brand new helmet, more of what he wants. Got rid of that blue, everything looks good. Custom one of a kind for him. Not going to find it on the shelf. It's a little different than everything else. All in all, looks pretty good. He's really happy with it. And we're done. All right, later.